Hey guys. So I'm actually really sick right now, so excuse my dislike towards movement and moving in the frame and such. Today I have lots of things to talk about, which is exactly why I'm not going to talk about them, and instead I'm going to take Nerimon's YouTube survey. My mom has always had a somewhat interesting approach to naming kids. She's always said that kids name themselves, and I totally believe that. To clarify, Caressa is spelled with a C. I do spell it with a K on some websites because the idea is that nobody can find me that way. My mom picked the name Caressa because she really likes the letter K, and Caressa starts with a K. And then when she finally got the birth certificate, it looked awful with a K, so she named me with a C. Fun fact, I do not have a middle name. Another fun fact, because my first name and my last name are so incredibly rare, there is only one of me in the entire world and only has ever been one of me. Chrisilla16 is not my go-to username, and in fact, I actually don't like it that much. Dragon Cave, I don't know if you guys remember that, but I was very big, prominent user on Dragon Cave. I was actually part of a lesser-known guild. So because they did not know me that well, one of the users mistook my username for Chrisilla, which is a Pokemon. I was not a very big Pokemoner when I was a kid, and as far as Pokemon go, Chrisilla is really awesome. My go-to usernames when I was a kid was Cressy16 and CressyM16. Cressy was my nickname when I was a kid, and we were very close. Very close, so don't get any ideas. M is the first letter of my last name, and 16, I was born on the 16th day of April. As well as the fact as 16 is 2 to the 4th power and 4 to the 2nd power, which is just awesome. So there you have it. I also have a couple of more fairly recent usernames that I have. Point taken, point spelled with an E, and also disembowels, which is because it's clever. Oh, second question. My favorite teacher I have ever had is Miss Reed. She was my 2nd grade teacher. I always knew that I wanted to be a teacher, but once I hit 2nd grade, I knew that I wanted to be a 2nd grade teacher. Every year on Teacher Appreciation Day, every single year since 2nd grade, I've sent Miss Reed a letter, and I do send her letters very frequently telling her how grateful I was to be in her class and having a very lively conversation with her. I'm a very incredibly grateful student when I have a good teacher, and I remember teachers forever. While I am a very picky eater, I've also had a wonderful mother who is not tolerant of not trying something new. I have tried a variety of things throughout my life, but I'm not sure that I think any one of them is exceedingly odd. I went to Japan a couple years ago and had all kinds of things like octopus and stuff. I guess that's kind of weird. The best thing I've ever eaten is totally not a competition though. The best thing I've ever eaten is wild boar, and I absolutely recommend that if you have not had wild boar that you go and eat it. So again, my mother was a huge hippie. I am still a hippie, and she is still a hippie, and my entire family is hippies. Also, my grandfather was for several years the Fine Arts Division Chair at Concord University. So I've had a good amount of music and all kinds of festivals in my life. I've been going to festivals and music and concerts for years and years. You get the point. I guess I'm just really glad to have lots of experiences and be in lots of places. I really wouldn't want to just have to stay in any particular place. I mean, I understand that where I live is very stationary, but I enjoy being able to go other places and see other things. So I wouldn't want to be exclusively in any one place, even if it was my favorite place, I guess. I would really like Théo and Lauren to answer these videos, and I also want Katie to answer this survey, and I would also kind of like Julie to answer this survey. I know that she says she doesn't do videos, but she did a video recently with Katie and DC, and it was really awesome, so maybe you'll do a survey. I hope this was not too illogical. I do have a whole bunch of scripted videos that are coming up, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.